Welcome to the 2023 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This is the quarterfinals. It's also the 30th anniversary edition. Yes. So today we bring you the second of the quarterfinal contests, and it's going to be featuring OSEI Senior High School, KUMASI High School, and ACHIMOTA School. To introduce to you the Girls Super Bonanza. This is the case where GOL is providing all kinds of cash enticements to the schools for solving riddles. In the last round, if a school solves all 4 riddles, they get 2,000 Ghana cedis. If they solve 3 out of the 4 riddles, they get 1,600 Ghana cedis. If they solve 2 out of the 4, they get 1,000 Ghana cedis. And if they solve 1, they get 500 Ghana cedis. Well done, girl. Before we meet the contestants, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Joy News, AT, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent Toothpaste, Better Malt, Ghanaian Academic and Research Network, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Cowbell, Bell Beverages, GTP, Newmont Ghana, Africa World Airlines, and YFM. My name is Elsie Kaufman. I am an Associate Professor of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana, and also the Dean of the School of Engineering Sciences, University of Ghana. Thank you. This is a primetime production. Now let's meet the contestants. KUMASI High School is represented by
Jan Ratikambo, second year.
Martin Sinamponsan Kwabna, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
Oh, we are fine.
Great. Yes. So this is the 30th anniversary of the National Science and Math Quiz, a program that is much older than you, right?
Yes, madam.
When did you start watching it?
Back when I was at GHS.
GHS?
Yeah.
And what did you like about it?
Like the speed that the contestants used to solve those questions.
Yes.
Really made me happy.
I see. Good. And you?
I started watching it when I was very little, but at that time it was on GTV. So I really liked the true or false part where they will write the answers at the bottom. Then I'll cover it, then say true. If I move my hand and it's correct, then I'll be happy.
Yay! We have fond memories. Anything you want to say before I move on?
Yes, madam, we qualified from the 1/8 stage and now we are at the quarterfinals. But the message is still the same. We pray, we practice, and we win.
Best wishes. Achimota School is represented by
Elagbe Walter Abiu, final year.
Egbajo Kenneth Bakita, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
You're doing good.
Wonderful, wonderful. So 30th anniversary of National Science and Math Quiz. What are your earliest memories? Did you start watching when you were babies?
Yeah, I started watching when I was very young, like primary, when I was in primary school. I started watching, and sometimes the two of us, I don't know, but I'll be guessing someone and stuff. Yeah, so I started liking it from a very long time ago.
Okay, that's good. And you?
Almost the same. Started watching it very early, and it was a really interesting thing to watch. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the true or false. Which was your favorite round?
Oh, it was also the true or false.
The true or false. Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to add?
I just want to say we have come to give off our best, and God is with us.
Okay. Best wishes. KYERETWIE Senior High School is represented by
Which one? The president.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, ma'am.
How are you?
We are fine.
Great. So 30 years of NSMQ. How much of it have you watched in your lifetime? Your short lifetime? When did you start watching?
In 2021, when I came to SHS.
I see.
Yes.
Late.
Yes.
And you?
Started watching when I was in JHS Form 2.
Okay. And what were you doing? Which part was your favorite?
I just liked how the morale went, like how the supporters were supporting the contestants on TV.
And the part I liked was the speed race.
The speed race.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. Yes. So, gentlemen, I understand you are evangelists. Can you evangelize us a bit before I go?
Okay, we are both Adventists, and by God's grace, we've been privileged to be here. And whatever that happens is for the will of the Lord to be made known, and not the will of man.
I wish you well. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 1 bonus point. If not, there is a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have 10 seconds to do so. Gentlemen, all of the questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. You know I'm starting with you, right? Good. Okay. For the first set of questions, you have 10 seconds. First one, KYERETWIE. Name the cells that are present only during tooth development and are responsible for the deposition of tooth enamel. Richmond,
Good, sir.
go ahead.
Okay, we have the growth cells.
That's incorrect for a bonus. They are called ameloblasts. ACHIMOTA School, which cells secrete the dentine of a tooth? Yes, Bakita.
Osteogenic cells.
That's incorrect. Yes, Martinson.
Odontoblast.
You are right. Your major question. What name is used to describe teeth fixed in the socket of the jawbone? Is that hand up, Martinson? Go ahead.
We have teocodont.
Pardon?
Teocodont.
No. For bonus. It's fecodont. Fecodont, not theocodont. Next set, 30 seconds. And I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the equation of the locus of the point P with coordinates x, y, which is equidistant from the given point and the given line. Please note that your answer must come in the form y squared is equal to f of x. Please, did you get your preamble? Again. Find the equation of the locus of the point P with coordinates x, y, which is equidistant from the given point and the given line. And you are to express your answer in the form y squared is equal to f of x. All right, so now the point A has coordinates 6, 0, and the line is x is equal to 2. Yes, Richmond.
Okay. Y squared is equal to 12x minus x squared minus 32.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Okay, I'll hold on to the answer. ACHIMOTA School with the same preamble. Your point B has coordinates -3, 0, and the line is x is equal to 3. Walter? Walter.
Okay. We have y squared is equal to -12x minus 18.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. I'm holding on to your answer as well. With the same preamble, KUMASI High School, your point C has coordinates 4, 0, and the line is x is equal to -4. Yes, Martinson.
We have y squared is equal to 32x plus 128.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. OSEI, your answer is y squared is equal to 8x minus 32. ACHIMOTA School, your answer is y squared is equal to -12x. And KUMASI High School, your answer is y squared is equal to 16x. I have confidence you will figure this out in no time. Next set, 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. A long solenoid wound with n turns per unit length, each turn of radius r, carries current I. Find the magnitude of the magnetic flux through a coaxial loop encircling the solenoid, given that. One more time, okay. A long solenoid wound with n turns per unit length, each turn of radius r, carries current I. Find the magnitude of the magnetic flux through a coaxial loop encircling the solenoid, given that. OSEI n is equal to 5.0 times 10 raised to the power 3 per meter. R is equal to 2.0 times 10 raised to the power -2 meter. And I is equal to 4.0 ampere. Austin.
I have 2.5 by 10 exponent -2 Tesla.
That's incorrect. For bonus? Yes. Martinson, go ahead.
We have 2.5 millitesla.
That's incorrect. I will hold on. ACHIMOTA School with the same preamble. N is equal to 4.0 times 10 raised to the power 3 per meter. R is equal to 5.0 times 10 to the power -2 meter. And I is equal to 2.0 ampere. For bonus. Oh. All right, I'm holding on to that as well. KUMASI High School with the same preamble. N is equal to 4.0 times 10 raised to the power 3 per meter. R is equal to 1.0 times 10 to the power -2 meter. And I is equal to 3.0 ampere. Martinson.
Okay. We have 7.5 by 10 raised to an exponent of -3 Tesla.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. All right. OSEI, your answer was 3.2 times 10 raised to the power -5 Weber. ACHIMOTA School, 7.9 times 10 raised to the power -5 Weber. And then KUMASI High, 4.7 times 10 raised to the power -6 Weber. All right. OSEI, the oxidation state of a metal M in a nitride is +2. What is the formula of the nitride? Richmond?
Okay, we have M3N2.
You are right. The oxidation state of a metal M in an oxide is +2.5. What is the formula of the oxide? Walter?
M4O5.
You are right. The oxidation state of a metal M in a sulfide is +5. What is the formula of the sulfide? Yes, Martinson?
M2S5.
You are right. OSEI, what is respiration quotient? Yes, Richmond?
Respiration quotient is the ratio of carbon dioxide, that's the concentration of carbon dioxide, to the ratio of concentration of oxygen in one exhalation and inspiration process. That's the ratio of concentration of carbon dioxide exhaled to that of oxygen concentration inhaled.
I'm not accepting it. Yeah.
Respiratory quotient refers to the ratio of the carbon dioxide evolved or released to the amount of oxygen absorbed in a biochemical equation or reaction.
Not for bonus. I will explain in a bit. ACHIMOTA School. Why is respiratory quotient infinite in anaerobic respiration? Yes, Walter?
This is because during anaerobic respiration, you will not have the use of oxygen. So, because respiratory quotient is the ratio of the carbon dioxide produced to the oxygen required during respiration, O as being the denominator will be 0, making it infinite.
Yes. KUMASI High. Why is the respiratory quotient in succulent plants less than 1 in the night? Martinson, is that hand up? Go ahead.
Okay, this is because the ones in the dark, requires more, evolve more oxygen, and the ones in the sunlight evolve less oxygen. So in the process of respiration, the ratio of the amount of carbon dioxide to the amount of oxygen in sunlight reduces.
I'm not accepting it for a bonus. Okay, so now listen. So the respiration quotient, first of all, you were talking about concentrations. It's not about concentrations, really. It's a dimensionless number. It's used in calculating the basal metabolic rate when estimated from carbon dioxide production to oxygen absorption, okay? And now, it's the volume of carbon dioxide that is released over the volume of oxygen that is absorbed during respiration. That's why you went wrong. You just kept in a biochemical reaction and other things. It's respiration. So it's a specific thing involved in respiration. So it's respiration quotient. Okay, now the last one. Why is the respiratory quotient less than 1 in the night for these succulent plants? It's because of incomplete oxidation of carbohydrates, which leads to production of acids such as malic acid, oxalic acid, and in extreme cases, this is the extreme case, you can't even have CO2 being formed at all, being evolved at all. And so this will make the respiratory quotient less than 1. I hope I have explained myself. Okay, great. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Solve the trigonometric equation for x in the interval pi over 2 less than or equal to x less than pi. Please, did you get your preamble? Again. Solve the trigonometric equation for x in the interval pi over 2 less than or equal to x less than pi. All right, so OSEI 2 multiplied by sine squared of x plus cosine of x minus 2 is equal to 0. Yes, Richmond?
Okay. X is equal to pi on 2.
Yes. With the same preamble. 2 multiplied by cosine squared of x plus sine of x minus 2 is equal to 0. Walter.
Okay. X is equal to, isn't that the second quadrant? X, negative 1, sine. X is equal to pi on 2 radian.
That's incorrect. Yes, Martinson?
X is equal to 5 pi over 6 radians.
Yes. Now, your major question with the same preamble. Sine squared of x minus cosine of x minus 1 is equal to 0. Martinson.
Private, right. We have pi over 2 radians.
Okay. Next set, 30 seconds. OSEI. Find the Young modulus of a substance for which a tensile stress of 1.5 megapascal produces a strain of 0.020%. Richmond.
Okay, we have 7.5 by 10 exponent 7 Newton per meter squared.
That's incorrect. Yes, Walter.
7.5 gigapascal.
Yes. Now your major question. If the Young modulus of a substance is 18 gigapascal, what tensile stress is required to produce a 0.050% tensile strain in a wire made of the substance? Walter.
We have, make a rate, 9.0 megapascal.
You're right. KUMASI High School. Find the Young modulus of a substance for which a tensile stress of 1.5 megapascal produces a strain of 0.0033%. Martinson.
We have 4.5 by 10 raised to an exponent of 10 Pascal.
You're right. Next one, 30 seconds. But it's one of those questions which goes around. So I'll come to your school, you give me a right answer, and then I move on for the next right answer. No bonus this time. Is that all right? Okay, so the question. Give the systematic name of one isomer of the compound with molecular formula C5H10, given that it is a substituted unsaturated hydrocarbon. First choice, OSEI. Yes, Richmond.
Okay, we have 2-methyl-2-butene.
Yes. Next choice, ACHIMOTA School.
(3-methyl-1-butene).
You are right. And Kumasi High, last one. Yes.
2,2-dimethylpropene.
That's incorrect for bonus. I said no bonus. I said no bonus. All right. The one I was expecting was 2-methyl-1-butene. A lot simpler than you were thinking. All right. Next one is another one of those. I'm going to go around collecting right answers. When I get to you, please provide me with a right answer that has not yet been given by anyone else. Okay? All right. So this is the question. Give one reason, only one reason why membranes made of cellulose are used for dialysis. First choice, OSEI. Yes, Richmond.
Okay, membranes made of cellulose are used for dialysis, and this is because the cellulose, which is a polymer is a carbohydrate, and due to this, its compositions it contains glucose monomers, which makes it suitable for the dialysis process. This is because it is made of monomer units of glucose, which are stuck together to form the complex polymer, and this makes it suitable for the process of dialysis.
That's incorrect. So I'm moving on. ACHIMOTA School. Yes, Bakita.
And this is because cellulose is made up of substances that the enzymes that are present in the blood won't be able to destroy. And so it is used because it won't be digested or destroyed by the enzymes that are present in the blood.
No. I'm moving on to Kumasi High School. Yes, Martinson.
Okay, this is because membranes made of cellulose possess semi-permeability property such that it will allow some molecules to pass through it while preventing other molecules of some suitable size from passing through it.
No. Okay. Again, you are thinking much more complicated things than I was expecting. Several reasons. First thing is that cellulose is easily available, readily available. In fact, very easy to obtain, cellulose, okay? Second one, it doesn't cause any harm to the blood or body. So in other words, if I were teaching my biomaterials class, I would say it's a hemocompatible material or a biocompatible material, right? Okay. It has a good pore size. So maybe if you had rephrased what you were saying better. So the pore size, it has a suitable pore size for the function, right? So suitable porosity and pore size. It is affordable or cheap, whatever you want to use to call it. And then if you actually know enough chemistry and material science, you can easily modify it to improve its properties like strength, right? So it makes it a very useful material for dialysis. And dialysis has been in the news a lot lately, right? Ghana, how people are suffering. Did you people know that cellulose is used in the dialysis for filtration? Yes. Okay, so those who didn't know, this is your message for today. Take that with you. All right, next set. 30 seconds with a very short preamble. Preamble to all schools. Evaluate the definite integral. That's the preamble. I hope you got it. Evaluate the definite integral. So I'll say integral from -1 to 2 of the expression 6x squared minus 6x plus 3 dx. Richmond.
18.
You are right. With the same preamble. Integral from -2 to 1 of the expression 9x squared plus 4x minus 8 dx. Walter?
-3.
Yes. With the same preamble. Integral from -1 to 2 of the expression 12x squared minus 6x minus 5 dx. Go ahead.
Yeah, -2. We have 0.
That's incorrect. Okay. 12. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Please pay attention to this preamble. A hollow 1.00 meter long cylindrical shell of radius r and mass m is released from rest at a height h on a plane inclined at 60 degrees to the horizontal and rolls down the plane without slipping. Find only the rotational kinetic energy of the cylinder at the bottom of the plane for the given values of r, m, and h, assuming the plane is located in a region where the local gravity is g. Did you get your preamble? Again. A hollow 1.00 meter long cylindrical shell of radius r and mass m is released from rest at a height h on a plane inclined at 60 degrees to the horizontal and rolls down the plane without slipping. Find only the rotational kinetic energy of the cylinder at the bottom of the plane for the given values of r, m, and h, assuming the plane is located in a region where local gravity is g. Now, OSEI, m is equal to 3.00 kilogram, r is equal to 0.200 meter, h is equal to 5.00 meter, and g is equal to 9.80 meters per second. Richmond.
Okay, we have 1.47 joules.
That's incorrect for bonus. I'll keep the answer. ACHIMOTA School, m is equal to 5.00 kilogram, r is equal to 0.250 meter, h is equal to 4.00 meter, and g is 9.79 meter per second. Yes, Walter.
It equals 0.31 joules.
That's incorrect for bonus. Kumasi High School, M is equal to 6.00 kilogram. R is equal to 0.320 meter. H is equal to 8.00 meter. And G is equal to 9.80 meter per second squared. Is that hand up, Martinson?
Yes, madam.
Go ahead, please.
We have 3.14 by 10 to the power 2 joules.
That's incorrect for bonus. Okay, so OSEI, yours was 73.5 joules. ACHIMOTA School, yours was 97.9 joules. And Kumasi High School, yours was 235 joules. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds. With a preamble to all schools. Please pay attention to your preamble. You are given the following bond energies in kilojoule per mole. Carbon-carbon triple bond, 840. Carbon-carbon double bond, 614. Carbon-carbon single bond, 350. Carbon-hydrogen single bond, 415. Carbon-bromine single bond, 276. And bromine-bromine single bond, 193. Please, I hope you got your preamble. Again. Okay. You are given the following bond energies in kilojoule per mole. Carbon-carbon triple bond, 840. Carbon-carbon double bond, 614. Carbon-carbon single bond, 350. Carbon-hydrogen, 415. Carbon-bromine, 276, and bromine-bromine, 193. All right, so OSEI, calculate the magnitude of the enthalpy of bonds formed when ethine reacts with excess bromine. Did they make it or not? For a bonus. Okay, bonus. Go.
Okay, 3 signification. It's positive. We have positive 1,100 kilojoule per mole.
No. Now, with the same preamble, your major question. Calculate the magnitude of enthalpy of bonds broken when ethene reacts with bromine. Yes, Walter.
Negative 807 kilojoule per mole.
That's incorrect. Yes, Martinson.
We have 807 kilojoules.
That's incorrect. With the same preamble, your major question, last question of the round. Calculate the magnitude of enthalpy of bonds formed when propene reacts with hydrogen. Martinson.
We have 1,180 kilojoules.
That's incorrect for bonus. Okay, so now the answers. OSEI, yours. 2,284 kilojoule per mole. ACHIMOTA School, 2,467 kilojoule per mole. And then KUMASI High School, 4,020 kilojoule per mole. That's the end of the first round. At the end of the first round, KUMASI High School has 8 points. OSEI Senior High School has 13 points. ACHIMOTA School has 15 points. We have a long way to go. 4 more rounds. Round 2 is known as the Pepsodent Speed Race. In this round, I'm going to be presenting the questions to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, KUMASI High School? Thank you. Yours, ACHIMOTA School. And yours, OSEI Senior High School. If you ring and answer correctly, and it's a first attempt at the question, 3 points. Second attempt, 2 points. A third attempt, 1 point. But please take note that if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful being you provide a wrong answer, or you are unable to provide an answer within 3 seconds, you lose a precious point. Please, you will be alerted if you fall out of the 3 seconds. May I please hear the bell for the fallout? Okay, so you hear that, that means you've already collected your -1. So don't bother telling me madam and other things. I'm not interested. Get straight to the point. No, we have, madam, say, no, straight to the point, okay? All right, good. All right, if the question requires calculation, you have up to 30 seconds to provide an answer. If there are no calculations, you have the usual 10 seconds. This round, the Pepsodent Speed Race, is sponsored by Pepsodent Toothpaste. Every smile matters. All right. There's somebody on my set. Best wishes to everyone. First set of questions, each 30 seconds. First one. What is the empirical formula of a nitrogen oxide containing 36.8% nitrogen? Yes, Martinson. Go ahead.
N3O4.
That's incorrect. Austin.
NO2.
That's incorrect. Yes, Walter.
We have N3O5.
No. The right answer is N2O3. Next one. Determine the mass of nitrogen dioxide formed when 0.5 mole of zinc nitrate undergoes thermal decomposition. Yes, Walter.
Okay. We have 46. 46 grams.
Yes. Next one. How many atoms are present in 4 formula units of 3-octanone? Walter?
112.
That's incorrect. Who else rang? Have you rang? Yes, Austin.
100. 100.
Yes, 100. Next set, 10 seconds each. Which property of a hormone causes it to not display its complete effect without the presence of another hormone? The property is permissiveness. What name is given to microorganisms which can grow well either aerobically? Yes. Austin.
Yeah, facultative microorganisms.
No, I'm not accepting it. Who else rang? Go ahead.
We have facultative aerobes.
Pardon?
Facultative aerobes.
No. Did you ring? Aerobically or anaerobically? Yes, Walter.
Facultative anaerobes.
Yes, that's the one. Next one. What name is given to artificial or synthetic insulin prepared by the application of recombinant DNA technology? Yes, Martinson.
We have humulin.
No. Humulin is a trade name. It's a trade name. What it is a genetically engineered insulin. Okay? Genetically engineered insulin. Next set, 30 seconds each. First one. The center of a circle lies on the line y is equal to negative x. And the circle touches the y-axis at y is equal to 5. Find the equation of the circle. Yes, Walter?
We have, that's happy multiplied by 4. 4x squared plus 4y squared is equal to 25.
No. The right answer. The expression x plus 5 squared plus the expression y minus 5 squared. That y minus 5 squared is equal to 25. Yes, Richmond. Go ahead, Richmond.
Okay, we have y to be equal to, y is equal to 6x squared minus 6x plus 2.
That's incorrect. Did anyone else ring? Okay, go ahead, Walter.
Y is equal to 3x squared minus 6x plus 8 is the function.
Next one, solve the equation. Log to the base 2 of the expression x plus 10 plus log to the base 2 of the expression x plus 2 is equal to 2 multiplied by log to the base 2 of the expression x plus 4. Martinson.
Okay, x is equal to -1.
You are right. Last set, 30 seconds each. First one. A spring mass system with spring constant 4.0 times 10 raised to the power 2 Newton per meter and mass 1.0 kilogram is periodically excited by an external force. Find the frequency of the periodic external force at which the oscillations of the spring mass systems have the greatest amplitude. Yes, Walter?
That's 20 rad per second.
That's incorrect. Who else rang? Yes, Martinson.
We have 3.2 hertz.
Yes. Next one. An amplifier is composed of an op-amp with a 50 kilo ohm resistor connected between ground and its inverting input, and a 100 kilo ohm resistor between its output and its inverting input. Find the output voltage when a 2 millivolt signal. Yes, Martinson.
We have negative 4 millivolts.
That's incorrect. Signal is applied directly to the non-inverting input of the op-amp. Contestants don't want this one. The right answer is 6 millivolts. Last one for the round. A particle moves with constant acceleration I minus j meter per second squared. Find the velocity of the particle 15 seconds after its velocity attains negative 6I meter per second. Yes, Walter.
We have 9I minus 15J, all in meter per second.
You're right. And that's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Kumasi High School has 9 points. OSEI Senior High School has 12 points. ACHIMOTA School has 20 points. We are at the top of round 3. Round 3 has the problem of the day. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ Star. The Star is an award to any school that earns a perfect score of 10 points for the problem of the day, and at this stage it's worth 2,800 Ghana cedis. So we are grateful to Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for the NSMQ Star, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana for every life, for every future. So the problem of the day is a problem that is going to engage you for 4 minutes. I will present a single question to all 3 schools. Is there a problem? From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present an answer on the screens behind you. As mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Contestants, you may now stand, drop all your pens, and then pick up the problem of the day so that we can read it together. We are just reading at this stage. Problem of the day. In a potentiometric titration in the laboratory, a student observes the progress of the reaction between hydrofluoric acid and potassium hydroxide by adding an increasing amount of the base into the acid in a conical flask using a pH meter. Given that 20 centimeter cubed of 0.10 mole per decimeter cubed acid and 0.025 mole per decimeter cubed base were used, find the following. 1, the pH of the acid before addition of the base. 2, the concentration of the salt present at the equivalence point. And 3, the concentration of the base present, if any, after 180 centimeter cubed of it has been added. Note that the dissociation constant of hydrofluoric acid is 1.0 times 10 raised to the power -5. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and resume your seats. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from chemistry. So there's a titration in the lab. Student observes the progress of the reaction between hydrofluoric acid and potassium hydroxide. Increasing amounts of base added into the acid in a flask, and then you have a monitoring system with a pH meter. And then they are given that 20 centimeter cubed of a 0.10 mole per decimeter cubed acid and 0.025 mole per decimeter cubed base were used. And they were to do three things. So let's look at them one after the other. The first one is to find the pH of the acid before addition of the base. Okay, so before adding the base, what we need is, you can do a quick equation, right? So HF plus H2O going reversibly to H3O plus F minus, or HF going reversibly to H plus F minus. The steps are worth some points. Huh? So if you do something like this, I'll be happy to give you 1 point. Then, in that case, if you want to get the concentration of H3O plus from our equation, you know that we will need the square root of the H3O plus concentration, the H3O plus multiplied by the dissociation constant, which was given as 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 5. So square root of all of that. So we will have square root of 0.10 multiplying 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 5. And so you'll get concentration of H3O plus being 1.0 times 10 to the power negative 3 mole per decimeter cubed. And you know to get the pH negative log to the base 10, the things that you people like. So you do that and you get a pH of 3. Okay, all of this. So 1 point for the equation, another point for the calculation using the dissociation constant, and then the final answer for pH, another point. So 3 points were at stake here. Now, question 2. Contestants were to find the concentration of the salt present at the equivalence point. Now, at the equivalence point, both acid and base will be consumed. The only thing you see is the salt and the water that is present. Again, you have an equation. HF plus KOH going reversibly to give KF plus H2O. That's all that you're expecting, please. Okay, so basically what we need to do is to find the volume of the base that is required. You have enough information to do that. If you look at the values, you can take 20 times 0.10 divided by 0.025, and this will give you 80 centimeter cubed. 80 centimeter cubed, that is the volume of the base that is required, because we use the values for the base. And so the total volume will be the 80 plus the 20 we started out with, to get 100 centimeter cubed. Again, points will be gathered along the way. The equation, 1 point, volume of base, 1 point, volume of the total mixture, 100 centimeter cubed, that's also worth 1 point. And then finally, the concentration of KF is going to be 2 divided by 100 to give 0.020 mole per decimeter cubed. That's the final answer to give 1 more point, giving a total of 4 points there. Now, contestants, last thing they were to do was to find the concentration of the base present, if any, after 180 centimeter cubed of it has been added. Okay, so again, we look at what happens after 180 centimeter cubed. You can have an equation, HF plus KOH going reversibly to KF plus H2O. Now you keep track of the millimoles of each of these things that is being formed. So you have 2 for the HF, 2.0 millimole. The KOH is 4.5 millimole. So the concentration of KOH is going to be 2.5 over 200, and this is 0.0125 mole per decimeter cubed. And if you want to use the 2 significant figures, you can go to 0.013 mole per decimeter cubed. Again, each of the steps, right? So you have the equation, 1 point. You have the calculation, 1 point. Final answer, 1 point, 3 points, giving a grand total of 10 points. Now, contestants, let's see what you were up to. OSEI, first one, didn't see any equation. You just launched into some calculations. And I'm not even sure exactly what it is you are calculating. So for number 1, unfortunately, you arrived at pH of 6. No, that's not correct. And so I can't give you any points for number 1. For number 2, I see you with the equation. That gives you 1 point. You are doing some calculations, but honestly, it did not help at all, because at the end of the day, you didn't get the right answer that was expected. And at the 3, you did not attempt. And so I have to give you 1 point, 1 out of 10. ACHIMOTA School. You don't have any trouble with the first one. So I should give you 3 points for that. The second one, you have an equation there, although you don't tell us that you have started the second one. They are not numbered. So it's hard for me to guess exactly what you're going to do. I'm going to penalize you 1 point for this, because I'm helping you out by guessing that you started the second one, not the third one. Right? So I'll penalize you 1 point for that, but you have a final answer, which I will accept, and you have the equation. How you miraculously got to that point, I don't know either. And so I will give you 1 point for at this stage to add to the 3 that you have. You didn't attempt the third one. So you have 4 out of 10. KUMASI High. For the first one, you were able to do some things. And you do have the pH of 3. You do have the calculations right, although I did not see the equation. Did you have an equation? No. Okay. So that leaves you with 2 there. Then, for the second one, you had no trouble. You went through the thing and did what you were supposed to do. You have the final answer to be right as well. That's 4 points. And the third one, you did not attempt. And so that leaves you with 6 out of 10. Before we begin the next round, all 3 schools would like to effect some substitutions. So let's start with KUMASI High School. Rati, it's been a pleasure having you. See you next time. And we have Mark Joel joining us. You are welcome, Mark Joel. Hey, who are you? I haven't called you. You are welcome. Yes. ACHIMOTA School. Bakita, it's been a pleasure. All the best to you. Replacing him is Kenneth. You are welcome, Kenneth. OSEI Richmond, we shall miss you. Best wishes. Replacing Richmond is Williams. You are welcome, Williams.
Thank you.
Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the other schools may choose to ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If not, there is that penalty, 1 point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you again, KYERETWIE. But before I come to you, there is a preamble to all schools, a short one, after which I will give you up to 30 seconds for this statement. Okay? Up to 30 seconds. All right, so this is the preamble. A copper wire carries a constant current of 8 amperes. That's the preamble. I hope you got it. Okay. So, KYERETWIE, electrons flow through the wire at the rate of 5 times 10 raised to the power 19 per second. Williams.
True.
Yes. The electric charge on the copper wire changes at a steady rate of positive 8 coulomb per second. Walter.
True.
No, it's a false statement. With the same preamble. The electric charge on the copper wire changes at a steady rate of negative 8 coulomb per second. Mark Joel.
False.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds again. (64x cubed minus 27y cubed is equal to the expression 4x minus 3y multiplying the expression 16x squared plus 12xy plus 9y squared. Williams.
True.
Yes. (125x cubed plus 8y cubed is equal to the expression 5x minus 2y multiplying the expression 25x squared plus 10xy minus 4y squared. Yes, Kenneth?
False.
You're right. (27x cubed plus 125y cubed is equal to the expression 3x plus 5y multiplying the expression 9x squared minus 15xy plus 25y squared. Mark Joel?
It's true.
Yes. set comes with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. For a reaction at equilibrium, increasing the concentration of reactants results in, that's the preamble. I hope you got it. Again. For a reaction at equilibrium, increasing the concentration of reactants result in, all right, OSEI, a decrease in volume available in which particles can move without collision. Williams?
False.
No, that's a true statement. An increase in the number of collisions between products per liter per second. Kenneth?
False.
Yes. With the same preamble, an increase in the number of particles fulfilling the requirements of a reaction. Yes, Mark Joel?
It's false.
Oh no, that's a true statement. Next set, preamble to all schools. Preamble. The following pair of hormones are antagonistic, meaning they have opposite effects to each other. Is that preamble okay? Again, okay. The given pair of hormones are antagonistic, meaning having opposite effects to each other. I hope you got it this time. All right. So your pair, OSEI, relaxin and inhibin. Anyone? It's a false statement. ACHIMOTA school with the same preamble. Parathormone and calcitonin. Yes, Walter.
False. True. Are you sure? Are you sure?
True.
Yes. With the same preamble. Insulin and glucagon. Yes, Mark Joel.
It's true.
Yes. OSEI, the heat capacity of an object is a measure of the quantity of heat involved in unit temperature change of the object. Williams?
True.
Yes. The greater the heat capacity of an object, the greater the quantity of heat the object contains. Yes, Kenneth?
False.
Yes. The heat capacity of an object is a property of the substance the object is made of. Mark Joel?
It's true.
Oh no. It's a false statement. Maybe you were thinking about specific heat capacity, but not heat capacity. All right. For the next set, I have a short preamble to all schools. Preamble. If the difference of two integers is odd, then, did you get it? Again. If the difference of two integers is odd, then, OSEI, both numbers are odd. Williams?
False.
Yes. At least one of the numbers is odd. Yes, Kenneth?
False.
Yes. One number is odd and the other even. Mark Joel?
True.
Yes. OSEI, carbon 11 is a positron emitter. Williams?
False.
No. Sodium 25 is a negative beta emitter. Walter?
False.
No. Argon 42 is a positron emitter. Mark Joel?
It's false.
Yes. Last set of statements for the round. Last set. OSEI. A floral formula does not give information about placentation and estivation of a flower. Williams?
True.
Yes. A floral formula does not give information about ovary position in a flower. Yes, Kenneth?
False.
Yes. Last statement. A floral formula does not give information about the walls of floral parts of the flower. Mark Joel?
False.
You are right. And that's the end of the fourth round. The end of the fourth round. OSEI Senior High School has 21 points. KUMASI High School has 25 points. ACHIMOTA School has 34 points. Round 5. Remember what I said about the Gold Super Bonanza? In this round, that is where we have the Gold Super Bonanza. If you solve all 4 riddles, you get 2,000 Ghana cedis. If you solve 3 out of the 4, you get 1,600 Ghana cedis. If you solve 2, you get 1,000. And if you solve 1, you get 500. I know you're going to be working towards this, right? Right? Good. All right. So in this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I please hear your bell? KUMASI High School. Thank you. Yours, ACHIMOTA School. Thank you. And yours, KYERETWIE. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles. Best wishes, everyone. First riddle. I am a geometric figure. I describe the path of a moving object. Okay, go ahead. Austin?
I have locus.
No. So I continue. Specifically, I am one of the possible orbits for an object moving in the gravitational field of another object. Yes, Walter?
Parabola.
No. Okay. I am closed. I have an eccentricity that is greater than 0, but less than unity. So who am I? Yes, Martinson.
Madam, we have ellipse.
You're right. Trigonometric function of the form y is equal to f of x. My domain is the set of x such that negative pi over 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to pi over 4. My range is the set of y such that negative 10 less than or equal to y less than or equal to 10. I am a quotient of 2. Yes. Go ahead, Martinson.
Y is equal to 10 tan x.
You are right. A fundamental concept in chemical thermodynamics. I refer to an expression used in chemical reactions. My value is determined by concentration. Yes. Williams.
Equilibrium constant.
You are right. Riddle. I am a severe form of malnutrition. I am one of the 3 forms of serious protein energy malnutrition, also known as PEM. I am the nutritional disorder that kids who are 1 year old are more likely to suffer from if breastfeeding is replaced? Yes, Williams?
Kwashiorkor.
No. I continue. If breastfeeding is replaced by foods low in calories and proteins, mind you, I'm not Kwashiorkor. Neither am I marasmic Kwashiorkor. If you have me, you lack the fuel necessary to maintain normal body functions. So who am I? Yes, Kenneth.
Stunted growth.
No. Yes, gentlemen, Kumasi High, Martinson.
We have cretinism.
Oh. Okay, people. Let me give you the hint again. I will give you the hint again, then somebody can try it. I am not marasmic Kwashiorkor. So who am I? Who wants to try this one? Oh, nobody. The right answer is marasmus. Marasmus. And that's the end of the fifth round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. OSEI Senior High School has 24 points. KUMASI High School has 31 points. And ACHIMOTA School has 34 points. OSEI Senior High School, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye at this time. All the best to you. KUMASI High School, thank you for giving us such a good contest. This was a close one. You dug yourself up from a very low point. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye for this year. Best wishes to you. And ACHIMOTA School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Congratulations. You know, at this stage, I should be talking about the AT Highest Scorer Award, which is sponsored by AT, Life is Simple. The award is worth 3,000 Ghana cedis at this stage, but I'm not sure that you are eligible for it. Somebody has a higher score than you, I think. But all the best anyway. You've done well. Prepare, and I look forward to seeing you in the semi-finals. Congratulations. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with GOL PLC and supported by Joy News, AT, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Pepsodent Toothpaste, Better Malt, Ghanaian Academic and Research Network, Coronation Insurance, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Cowbell, Bell Beverages, GTP, Newmont Ghana, Africa World Airlines, and YFM. Please plan to be with us when we next bring you the third quarterfinal contest featuring Wesley Grammar School, Anglican Senior High School Kumasi, and St. Louis Senior High School. My name is Elsie Hoffman, and I'm your quiz mistress. This has been a Primetime production. Bye.
Hello.